Hey, Terry Swanson with Century 21 Results. And, I'm sitting here with Kirk Driscoll. And I got to tell you, one of the things that's been awesome is over the last year, Kirk and I finally made the decision to merge our companies together. And we brought Power Realty over to be a part of Century 21 Results. And that's been right at a year, right, Kirk?
It has, just over a year.
So, we've known each other for a long time. And, man, we kicked it around for probably 10 years, right? And then finally things aligned, stars aligned, it all went great. So, if I'd asked you at the beginning of the year, there probably been some falsehoods of why you coming over here and what you like about it or not like about it. But it's been a year, and we were talking the other day, and it was kind of like, hey man, we're both feeling like we're getting extreme value out of the other, and it's been a great thing, and we can obviously get better, both of us, but it's working really well. So it was a partnership that kind of formed, and what has been your experience for those top producing type people? Because you took your whole company and said, hey, I'm gonna go over here to Terry and let's see what we can do together. Just tell me what's been going on for the last year and how do you feel about it today moving forward?
Yeah, so the experience has been, obviously we've worked really well together. When you take a family-owned, private kind of boutique real estate firm that's 15 years that I ran it, you have fear, not because I think I'm smarter than somebody else or better or anything like that way, but you have a process and a way that you function. What my clients expect, what my agents expect, and how I like to work. And had I not known you as long as we had known each other, and I don't know how many times we met and questions we talked through over the years, there was that comfort level, right? That made it easier to kind of swallow, like, hey, I'm going to become part of a national, franchise brand. I mean, with it,
But that's the brand, but that's not how we operate here. So.
Right. And so the brand has got this one side of it, and then you have the ability to function inside that brand. And I've never been inside of a national franchise brand, right? So when I started with my father-in-law. I grew up in and around the business with my dad. Just on the investment side of things, and then come over is like I knew you had went from family boutique and hitched up with Century 21, and your optimism of how much better your personal business and the value your agents were getting, that's what really sold me on it. Otherwise, I don't know that I'd ever really have attached on, because there's so many uncertainties. So the things that have surprised me is I'm still running my personal book of business the way that I want to. We're able to have worked through that to where we still have the freedom to do the things that my clients expect of me and that I want to for the lifestyle side of the business, how I want to run it. So it's been an unbelievable year. I have not probably, Sarah's worked with me for 13 and a half years. She's probably used, to be honest, she's probably used a lot more of the tools than I have. I'm still trying to remember what my login passwords and everything is, because y'all's toolbox is like, I had a little, when the carpenters go out and they put a little tool belt on, like the crap you gotta have. That's the crap I had. And then y'all have, the red toolbox, the green one, the blue one. Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere, and it's like, where and what do you grab? So I'd say for someone that's sitting out there that's a top producer, or someone that's been in the business, I've been in the business since 1999. I wasn't making a change because I needed to make more money, or I needed different things. I was just making a change. It was just a season and point in my life where something new was good, and it was the right time for the market, for my agents and everybody that has come over and taken advantage of what you have here and what Century 21 has. They've loved it. I think we've kept all but 2 or 3 agents.
Yeah, and the interesting thing also is the agents that we lost, they were non-productive and didn't want to do anything, right. And they didn't want to grow. So right. They ended up getting out of the business. The ones that were in the top producer category, they've actually flourished, and they're killing it out there.
It's been the timing. I was telling somebody the other day, if I had to do it all over again today, I'd do it exactly how we did it. Now, there's not many transactions that we would fast forward a year down the road and say, hey, I would do it exactly the same way that I did. And we would. It was the perfect timing for the market. It swelled up, so the transition time was easy for our agents coming into, to the market, to the way your staff is here to handle everybody. It just was, it's worked perfectly for me. I haven't personally been able to dig in as deep as I wanted to. Just it was a busy year for me, but the things that I have done, the transaction I have, working with the staff, it's been a very easy transition for me. And it's when you've carried your own personal flag for 15 years in a market that you grew up in. It's like, man, what are people going to say? What's going to happen? And it's been met with open arms. So it's been a great year.
And one of the key things too is that your business is still your business, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of like when I went in with Century 21, I felt like, hey, I'm taking my business to the next level. Yeah. And I feel like that's how we're kind of working, because we've taken the responsibility of all the stuff that the stuff that was killing you in your time was all the management on the backside. Yeah. So I think one of the things that top producing people need to hear is, hey, if you're looking for a staff that's built out that can take away the pain of the things that don't make you money, right? Yeah. And let us do that. That's what we're great at, yeah. Right? And it's a great productive environment. You come to the meetings also, yeah. As many of them as you can, but you're there, yeah. Right? And they're fun.
Yeah, I mean, we've had the staff meetings are here, the educational training meetings here, Christmas parties, Friday food trucks. Isn't it Friday food trucks, what you call it? Friday food trucks, and all the things. It's been great. My assistant, Sarah, is really, she runs my personal team for me. And it's been really great for her as well to have that many more people in the office to be able to talk with transactions and see what's happening, what are we experiencing lately. The staff here has been awesome. Sarah loves it. She gets coming, she picks up checks. She called me the other day and she said, hey, they're just gonna direct deposit. I guess it's a direct deposit. Or she goes, I don't even have to go there to pick up the check. So if you're sitting there running a team that's doing a lot of volume, or you got a smaller company, medium-sized company, whatever it is that you've got, and you're looking the way to get out of some of those burdens and those aggravations that they don't burden you so bad where you just want to quit doing it. But it's like, man, if there was a way that I could do the things that I love to do and my agents benefit, my teams benefit, let me tell you, it's been that way. The past year, it's about 13 months, 2 days, and 10 hours, but who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting?
It is just a little over a year, right? But we're laughing, we're having fun, trying to do business together and figure out ways to create more opportunity for my agents that are now his agents. But really, at the end of the day, it's our agents, and it's a great family.
And the other cool thing is you haven't even tapped in. We're going to go to Vegas this year to the Century 21 conference, because the intent is Kirk specializes in commercial real estate, and he does an awesome job of that. So the Century 21 platform, he can get into a national platform and be able to work relationships that we've already built and be able to procure business as a result of getting to know agents that we know across the country that specialize in the same field that Kirk does. So that's the next step, and I'm looking forward to that. But it's been a great year. We'll give you knuckles, and look forward to the next several years. Anything else you'd want to tell anybody?
Yeah, so here's the thing. If you've got a company, you want to sell it, give me a call. I'll broker a great deal for him. And but on a serious note, that is serious. But on a serious note, man, it's been a great. Any inefficiencies that I've experienced this last year are because of my lack of time and ability to adapt to things I need to do, because this office and this brand and this staff can help you get to whatever level you want to be at. You've just got to commit the time, energy, and resource to make it happen. So Results 21 has been an awesome choice for us and my staff and my family. So thank you, and I appreciate it. So to next year, bigger checks.
Absolutely.